Hey there.
How are you?
How's it going, Ginger? How are you?
I am well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I know somebody's gonna want to come say hi. He was just doing his old man laps in the pool.
I thought you were going to say he was doing push-ups.
I did do push-ups too.
I don't know if that happened.
I did push-ups. I did.
What's happening?
How are you?
Hey,
They know
buddy,
each
how
other.
are you?
This is my husband.
Hi.
In case anybody's not familiar.
Hey,
What's going on?
Good. How you been?
Good.
I
Good.
miss
How about you?
Look at all that. Look at that.
I know.
Man facial.
I know.
Right here.
The bars are open, so I can actually get into them finally because I think I'm 21. This is
You don't need
Adrian.
an ID anymore?
I don't know if you probably didn't meet
Cute.
Adrian when you guys were doing the show.
Oh my God, it was so fun. Hey, kid.
How are your 27 children?
Oh yeah, they're all good. We have them all in corners of the house. All pockets of the house.
Yep.
We're
So,
using
and you
every
guys-
corner in space.
Good.
How are you all
Good.
doing?
But they're
Like,
good. What's
Family's
that?
good. Everybody's good, healthy.
We're finding the silver lining. Yes, everybody's healthy. Thank God, we're all healthy and happy, and we've enjoying not being on a plane 2 days a week, 3 days a week. So and being at home.
Isn't
with
that
the family.
something? So have we.
It
Yeah,
is.
that's the benefit of it.
That is.
How's Nicole?
She's great. She's right here holding the phone.
Hey!
Say hi, honey.
Hey!
Love you
The whole
guys.
world's the camera.
I see. So you're holding the camera. See, I just have a pole, which is kind of like it's very
Better, 'cause
similar.
It's actually better. We need that. We need one of those.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that we get to do this because we're not just going to be catching up with
Go
old
cook.
friends,
Yeah.
but we are going to be
See
cooking.
you later. Bye-bye.
I like that exit.
Thank you.
It's like Pulp Fiction exit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Bye, guys. So I want to start with just saying thank you because I know that you've been helping frontline workers. I know that
Yes.
Mesa Burger, one of your restaurants, has been doing a lot of work with that, and appreciate that because I know that's one of those things that we talked a lot a couple of months ago, and then I feel like it kind of just falls away a little bit.
it does.
It's
Yeah.
still happening. They're still working hard.
They're still working hard, and we've been on the front lines with Mesa Burger. We have 2 locations doing takeout delivery, mostly for the community, but just staying afloat as well. And we're opening a new one in Montecito in July. Same thing, takeout delivery to start, but that's going well, and we were able to really help our community in a big way and help people on the front lines, like you said, which I thought was a really, that was our part that we could give back. And then I did my live Instagram show for 3 months, every single night, to just help the community as well out there, in Instagram and all the social media handles, just to be able to connect, give them some kind of balance and hope and recipes and how to cook dinner, because people were cooking dinner more than ever, 7 days a week, every single day, all 3 meals or more. So that was really, that was rewarding for us to be able to give back. Nicole and I kind of did it together, and it was really cool.
I was gonna say, because I liked how you put it. Someone put it. You were kind of doing the house calls for everybody that had a question, because everybody's got a question in the kitchen. So you were just like, all right, what do you got? Bring it on.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to set up a hotline for people, and we took we filled out tons of questions, and people just trying to, again, people who weren't, a lot of us, we're on the go all the time. That's really the norm for so many people, and you're gone and you're on the road and you're working and you're grabbing meals and you're grabbing takeout. But this was the first time people had to be on lockdown, actually cooking meals in their kitchen for some of the first time. And it was just really rewarding for us to be able to do that for our community.
I'm so glad to hear it, because I started a cook club, Ginger's Cook Club, before this all happened. And then this happened, and it's all been this virtual cook club. So in a very similar way, I've been able to connect with people in a different way than I ever would have, even in person, because it would have had more setup. This has been the most relaxed, cool way to be able to learn. And I've been getting great access, like people like you. So now we get to share your knowledge with all of our GMA family, and that's why I'm so excited about today. So how about we start cooking, and then I've got some other questions for you. But
Yes.
One meal that we didn't eat enough of at the beginning. We were doing some takeout that had salmon, but salmon at home, I finally recently got it to a point that I like it, but I think I'm gonna love your version. So today it's a salmon with capers, raisins. What else you got in there?
capers, raisins, lemon. I use a lot of lemon in my cooking, and I love to, when I'm putting a recipe together, you know, if I'm doing, this is called, you know, salmon agro-dolce, which is kind of a tangy, vinegary, you know, match. It's almost like a sweet and sour. It's kind of an Italian version of sweet and sour. So, you know, I use the raisins because, you know, obviously they're naturally sweet. There's no added sugar.
Yeah.
And I mash that with the salmon and the omega-3 oils. So I'm trying to balance out, you know, why do I use it? It's not just about flavor. It's also about health reasons, you know, fiber, antioxidants in the raisins that you get. And then the salmon just gives you this amazing, healthy version of a fish that has so much, so many nutrients in it. So it's really about combining all of those things and all of that. And then the lemon obviously has vitamin C and other things.
Yeah.
And then you get this great dish that comes together that's just delicious. So, you know, it's really about creating that when I'm creating recipes. So this one is one of my favorites. I've done it with every fish you can think of. You can also do this with chicken. You can even do this on a piece of pork because raisins and pork go so well together.
Oh, yeah, sweetness.
So, yep. So, all right, how are we going to start this off? Here we go.
Okay,
So,
get us going. Let's get that magic happening.
I already have my salmon fillet. Do you have a salmon fillet?
I've got 4 salmon fillets. What's up?
Oh, amazing. So you're well, yeah, it's almost dinner time there. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so what I did was I did a little salt and pepper on it. I left the skin on mine. You don't have to do that if you're not a fan of it.
I like the skin on.
I love the skin on. I think it gives it so much flavor. And if you decide to take the skin off, or you have, you know, if you go to the grocery store and they take it off for you, keep the skin, and then I like to toast it and make like salmon skin, like a cracker, like a salmon skin cracker. And it's just kind of a fun snack while you're sitting there waiting for everything else to cook and get ready. So what I did was just a little salt and pepper on it.
Okay.
Just like you have. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it over to my hot pan here.
And are you using like a cast iron? That's what I have.
Cast iron is amazing. I'm just using a nice non-stick pan. So you could use non-stick. You could use cast iron, which I love to use as well. I love it. I love that you're using cast iron.
Well, you know, I got so hit because I started doing the cook club, and all the chefs were like, "You got to use cast iron." And for salmon, because I learned how to make that crisp and put it in the oven.
Yes,
like, that's so
exactly. Good. So what I'm going to do is first is I'm going to actually take it and put it face side down, not skin side first. I'm going to put it right in the pan with some olive oil. Get your pan nice and hot. Yeah. Everybody out there that are following this too.
I'm going to be a minute behind or so because my pan's not hot yet.
That's okay. I'm going to get it started, and then I'm going to go at the pace that you're at. So you just keep me posted on that.
Okay.
So I'm just going to start it. This is going to take a few minutes. I like to cook my salmon medium rare.
I do too.
Okay,
well,
good.
I should say I do mine that way. Ben likes it
cooked, done, like done.
He's done.
Dry.
You can imagine. You've worked with him enough to know that he's like anxious about all food. I'm like, no, honey, people eat salmon raw. It's okay.
It's okay. It's called sushi. Sashimi. I love it.
That's why we're all different and special, though, and he certainly is different and special.
And we love him for that.
Yes, we do.
He is so amazing. All right.
He's such a big fan of yours. He was so excited because actually this whole time he's been waiting. He's like, "Are you gonna do it with Kat anytime soon?" Like he's been waiting this whole time. So
he's been waiting.
Coming.
Well, we love him too. We couldn't wait when we went to Nashville to do the show with him.
Yeah.
Kelly's so sweet, but Ben was somebody we always think about.
Yep.
Yeah,
he's pretty ridiculous. All right, let me see if it's hot enough. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we have to do a family vacation when everything opens again.
Oh, that'd be great.
Meet somewhere.
So into that.
All right, so you got yours in. That looks great. Amazing. Ooh, look at that. Line it up. Wow.
And that's the thing. Like, I like to do this even at the beginning of the week so that I have salmon for a couple of days just for me. I mean, tonight this is dinner, but
I'm a big fan of cooking things ahead of time too. Yeah, really big fan of that. Not everything, but some things are really nice when you can cook. If I'm going to make roasted cauliflower, I'll make a big sheet pan of it, you know, and then I'll keep it. You can throw it in a salad or, you know, I can just put it in something. I can puree, whatever I want to do with it, you know. So it's a really good That's a really good way to have things that you just have on hand.
And let me tell everybody while we have them, if you have a question, we have Kat Cora with us at our disposal. So if you use the question mark, there's a question mark on the screen. Use that. It's in the bottom left. And you can ask a specific question. I could put it up there on the screen so both of us can, well, hopefully Kat can answer because I probably won't have the answer.
Kat Cora, ask me anything.
That's right. Okay, so how long am I keeping this? Because you want it to get like that pretty sear.
Oh, yeah. So you're going to want a nice sear like that. So you want to keep it down for 2 to 3 minutes, get a really nice sear. I turn my heat kind of medium high once I have it nice and hot.
Yeah.
Get that nice sear on there. And this will cook, you know, about 3 minutes on each side if you want medium rare.
And Kat, while we're waiting for my sear to come on, can you tell me
about our kids? We have one of our kids stuck outside. We're like the filming line. He was swimming.
Stuck. They won't let you in.
So fun.
Wait, so while we're searing, can you tell me about the academy? Speaking of kids and can you tell me about your academy?
Yeah. Oh, the Little Kitchen Academy. Absolutely.
Yeah, the Little Kitchen Academy while we're searing.
Yes, Little Kitchen Academy is a Montessori style cooking school that we set up with our partners, Brian Curran and Felicity Curran, and we started the first one in Vancouver. We're expanding it globally, all over the world. We're going to do a flagship in LA as well. I'm sure we're going to be in New York and all over. And it's really for 3-year-olds all the way up to teens. And it is phenomenal. It has gone gangbusters. We have been sold out on the classes. I think they finally have reopened, obviously with safety and you know, social distancing, but it is amazing. Just check it out, Little Kitchen Academy. It is I'm so proud of it. We're so proud to be a part of it because we're teaching kids life skills, teaching them skills from scratch. They do everything from scratch. Mm-hmm. You know, they have their chef jackets, they're there, they have their stations, and they literally learning life skills that they'll take with them.
So my kids go to a Montessori right now.
Yeah.
They don't have the cooking in it, but I think, and they do, I shouldn't say that. They do have a kitchen within the school. And they watch, but they don't get to take part. So this is like they get to take part, right?
Yeah, they take part. They cook everything. So they pick a recipe of the day, and they keep it right now. They keep it all vegan, vegetarian, so that there's no cross contamination because you're cooking with really young kids. So just teaching them the skills that they need. It's everything: searing, braising, grilling, sauteing, cleaning up, prepping, all of that. So they're teaching them from A to Z, all the way to Z, and then they clean up and they all sit down and eat together. And it's phenomenal. And I'm so proud to be a part of that and be their ambassador and be a partner. We're partners in it, and we just can't wait till it's everywhere.
So Kat, we have a question. This is a good one. If medium rare is 3 minutes on each side, how long is fully cooked?
Fully cooked is probably about, anywhere from, it depends on the size of the salmon always, but anywhere from 6 minutes on each side. I'd say 10 to 12 minutes total. So, I just took mine out, and I'm just gonna drizzle out the oil that's in there, but I'm not gonna clean the pan. I'm gonna keep some of that flavor from the salmon, and I'm gonna start my sauce. So once it's nice and seared, and again, it'll carry over cooking too. That looks great. The sear on that looks amazing.
Well, the sear on one of them looks good. The other ones are a little messed up, but that's all right.
That's right. You'll get it. And if it's not coming out when plated. If it's not coming up off the pan, Ginger, just turn the heat up a little bit more and give it a minute more. And if it's starting to stick, so that it builds a crust and it'll come up a lot easier.
Okay.
So maybe just take a minute more, and I'll hold off a second too. So it's looking good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just getting the other side now because the skin side does have to go down eventually, right?
It does. Yeah. It does.
Someone's asking, what is your favorite fish to eat, Kat?
Oh, gosh. Well, I mean, I really have to say we go back to sashimi. I really love raw fish. So, we love albacore, yellowtail, salmon. I like raw salmon. Nicole likes it cooked a little more, but I love sashimi. So there's not many fish that I don't like to eat, but I will say things like sardines and mackerel, a little harder for me. Things like that. But anything else, love it. Whitefish, any kind of rockfish, tilapia, all that actually has come a long way for us. It's a lot cleaner. It's the taste is so nice on things like rockfish, tilapia, all those fish that are all white fish. So I have to say we cook a lot of different fish in our house. So Nicole, my wife loves tilapia a lot.
People make
Like
fun of
it.
me, but I do. I do like it. It's
Okay.
You do. All right, but that's good.
Yeah, I think I could take, now when I take them off, they're going to keep cooking like all meat, right?
Yeah, they'll carry over some. So you can take them off now. And then once you have them out of the pan, because they will continue, remember everybody, they will continue to carry over cooking a little bit. So that's why I say,
Oh boy.
that's okay.
We're popping.
Hey, listen, it's all going to taste the same, even if it breaks in half. It's still going to taste delicious.
Oh dear. Oh gosh.
Ben!
Hold on, let me take this out. Ian, things are going awry over here.
It's done your part.
Oh,
Yeah, but I was doing it like the cheating way recently. This one's not done, but we'll do that one later. Okay. So can I leave that bottom skin in there, or do I have to get that out?
I would just scrape it a little bit, like scrape it up, because that's actually really, that's the kind of stuff right there that I love to eat off the bottom of the pan.
Me too.
That's like that stuff is the best part.
I already ate one actually.
That's that crisp salmon skin you got going on there. Just scrape that up.
And you know who's right here?
Yeah.
I'll show you who's interested.
Oh, yeah. She's waiting for you. Is that a boy or a girl?
That's our new boy, Brando, that we adopted from North Shore Animal League. And
Aw,
this guy, he was shy for about a month, and now he's like, I'm not shy. I want you
I'm
to
not shy. I'm waiting for you to drop something. I know. I was waiting for you to drop a Scooby snack.
Yeah. Okay, I'm all set.
All right, cool. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to just do our sauce. And then this is something I have, I did a couple of different sides with. This is something you could have quinoa, you could do cauliflower rice, you could do brown rice, you could just do a salad on.
That's what we're going to do, salad.
Anything goes with it. So what I do now is I turn my heat up to about medium.
Uh-huh.
I didn't wash the pan because you want that flavor, the salmon flavor. Now this is something, I usually use olive oil on everything, but it's okay to use every once in a while. I eat pretty cleanly, but this is a great sauce with just a little bit of brown butter in it. Okay? So I add brown butter to it.
Salted or unsalted?
I usually use unsalted.
Okay. How much did you do? Just like a tablespoon or
I
two?
did about a tablespoon, yeah.
Okay.
Now you might have to make a little extra if you're doing 4. I'm really making it for, about a tablespoon or half a tablespoon per order, per person.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to add in my raisins so they plump up in the brown butter. So let it get nice and brown. It's quick. It's about literally 30 seconds till it browns. Then you can actually even take it off, turn your heat off, and just roll your raisins around like this and get them nice and plump in that brown butter. You see what I'm doing here? And they're foamy. Nice and foamy like that. That's what you're looking for when you do brown butter. And you can smell it. It smells nutty. It smells like you just walked into a bakery. That's what you want. And then I throw in my capers. You're going to get a little sizzle there because that's going to actually, the acid is going to pull up all that flavor in the capers. It's going to pull up all that salmon juice. All the salmon juice is on the bottom of the pan. It's going to help with that. And also the lemon. Then I'm going to take in my oregano.
Someone stole my capers. I'm finding them.
Oh, so I love this because it gives you that sweet, sour flavor. Then I'm cracking in. When I say crack in, my herbs, you can hear them crack when they go in. And it just pulls the oils out.
And that was the oregano?
Yeah. I'm using thyme. It says oregano on the recipe. It's okay. You can use whatever you have on hand. I always believe in telling people, use what you have on hand. If you don't have oregano, use thyme. If you don't have thyme, use basil. Whatever you have on hand.
I have a lemon thyme that I've been thinking about using for something. Would that work?
That's amazing, actually. I love lemon thyme.
Maybe I'll do that now.
Love it. I'm going to pull my seeds out because I should have de-seeded it.
I'm going to grab that.
Ooh, there was a lot of seeds in that lemon. Wow. Oh my God. It just spit out 7 seeds.
Oh, I have a question for you. Wait, Kat, when a lemon thyme, it flowers, can you still use that?
You can chop that up. The flowers are really delicious in there. So I use everything. I just pull it and chop it and just put it right in. You can pull it apart right in there.
Okay.
Delicious. And then that's it. You don't need a lot of salt because you have the caper. So I wouldn't salt it too much, but I just add a pinch of salt, a little tiny pinch. And then that's your sauce. That's it. Once you're done, once you add in the herbs and your lemon, you're done. And then what I do is I'll just take my brown rice that I had ready here. I'm gonna come back over here to my plate. And I'm just gonna place some brown rice on the plate here. And whatever you have, whatever you decide, you can do mashed, you could do pureed cauliflower or mashed potatoes, or you can even do a little pasta, you can do orzo or something, quinoa. And just put that down on the plate there. And then I'm gonna take my piece of salmon. I'm going to set it right on top there. Just nestle it like a little nest. Like just stick it right on top. And then what I'm going to do is take my sauce. And then that sauce goes right over the salmon. That sauce is beautiful. Beautiful. It's perfect.
Good. I just keep putting it in because I'm so excited I get to use my lemon thyme.
Oh my God. I used to use lemon thyme like crazy. I'm going to have to. We're growing some of our own herbs. I got to add that to the list because I love lemon thyme.
Now that we're growing it, we have so much of it. And I'm like, I got to start cooking with this or else I don't know what to do.
And then you just add your sauce right on top of your salmon. And then I just put a nice little bed of
yum.
Beautiful. You can put a little piece of lemon thyme on there. Get really fancy for Ben. Little lemon thyme on there. A little sprig.
You know he loves fancy. He's always like, why'd you do that? You don't have to dress up the plate.
Oh my gosh. And there you go. Here we go. Let's see, this is mine.
Yours is beautiful. Mine isn't even close to
yours.
Fully done. So I haven't plated it. I guess I could. I think you'd laugh because I don't have a rice bed. But we'll leave it at yours, and I'm going to get it together for the kids. I'm going to make a salad and stuff for tonight.
That's amazing.
I think we have about 5 minutes, I would love for people to be able to ask their questions. So guys, there's a question mark in the bottom left. If you put your question in there, we can do this. This is a good one. Can you use avocado oil instead of the butter in that sauce?
Absolutely. You can use any oil. You don't even have to use butter. I do it because it's the way I've always done it. I very rarely use butter in my cooking. So when I get an opportunity, except with baking, of course, I use butter. But just in regular dishes. So this is one of those, when I want a little luxury, a little treat, I love the sauce because I can put, like I said, I can put it on anything, but you can use oil instead of butter for 1,000,000%. You can do that.
Someone just invested in a salt block. Tonight's plan is scallops. What are your favorite uses for a salt block?
Salt block, I mean, again, that's a really good thing to have. If I was going to do something like the scallops or sashimi or something, be careful with the salt blocks only because you don't want them to sit too long on it. Literally, like if you're going to serve something on a salt block, put it on right away and serve it right away. Because if it sits salty, the tip I would say with a salt block is put it on the food on right before you serve it, and then serve it, let everybody eat it.
Can you overcook salmon?
What's that?
Is it possible to overcook salmon?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
When you're cooking salmon, overcooking salmon, when you see the protein start leaking out of it, so you see these white thing that around the sides of it, that's when you know it's getting overcooked. So that's when you want to stop cooking it. If you see any white little bubbles coming out on the sides of your salmon, you'll know that it's starting to overcook, and that's the your salmon.
I always thought that was the healthy fats coming out. I don't know why.
That's your protein. That's the healthy stuff going out of your salmon.
Okay.
I want to talk about Pride because we have Pride Month.
I was going to make sure we got to that too because I have like a list, but I was so excited by the questions. You're right. So let's talk about it.
I'm doing a Community of Pride event tomorrow night. It's going to be live, and it is to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the first gay Pride March in New York. And it's with Vice President Joe Biden, Dr. Biden. It's with Billy Porter. It's with Jonathan Van Ness and Karine Jean-Pierre and myself. And we're on this panel. Such incredible. Everybody tune in to joebiden.com/live on their website. And it's going to be.
And that's tomorrow night. What time again?
7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Great. And yes, we are grateful that you are kicking off our Pride Month festivities of cooking. And that was, and somebody else asked, they said, I need that jacket.
It's so, it's my jacket, my camo pride.
I love it so much. But make sure you guys follow Kat. She's got her website. It's got recipes. It's got all of her restaurants. It's got everything listed, and all of your book stuff and projects that are upcoming. And we're just beyond happy that we got a chance to. Oh, and Ben wants to go to Santa Barbara. He's just chilling. Hold on, I have to let you guys.
Absolutely, I'm giving you guys a big food hug. Ben. Matt, you guys are here whenever you can. Come to Santa Barbara whenever we reopen and all that. And you guys feel comfortable. Come on out.
I would love that. That'd be, and I have that jacket actually, so I will wear it as well with nothing underneath.
Yeah. And when you come to Santa Barbara, we're gonna have a rematch on our push-up contest.
Oh, why? I'm getting better. No, I'm not. You will kill me. You'll destroy me. I don't want to make contest. We did 50. Did we do 50?
Rematch.
I think we did 50. And you did in heels.
50. We did 50. I was in heels and a dress. Yeah.
Yeah, so you did 80. Yeah.
That's awesome. You guys are the best.
Thank you again, Kat.
Thank
we
you
appreciate
so much.
it.
I love you guys. And
Some awesome skin. Some
thank you to Good Morning America too. Thank you, Ginger.
Of course. All right.
Of course.
Thanks, everybody. Take care. The recipe will be posted. All right.
Love you guys.
Love you
Love
too.
you.
Bye.
Take care. Love you.